make some noise for my guy, OSCAR MBO. Make some noise!
People think I'm arrogant. People think I'm unapproachable. A lot of attacks towards my brand, violent attacks. He swore at me and then he said, don't come to Limpopo, Ritlo Mura.
Hey, man. Baggy, you kicked out Kharishma out of stage when she was performing. Could you maybe elaborate?
Before I give out context, man, I would really love to apologize to Kharishma.
Have you had your heart broken?
There's a dolphin. Like, I used to hate that car so much because, you know, I was a guy who always had hope that girls are not those type of people. There's a lot of advices have been told.
Like what?
Yeah, but girls complain about short men.
Temper.
Moods.
And they say short men don't have money.
They want to take it out.
I
don't know.
Short men don't want to take out money.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oscar's been stunting the whole episode.
I was in grade 11. I'm driving myself to school. I have a cell phone. I can buy 4 pies in the day. Tamalaka has taxis. I can try his captain. No.
Alright, y'all. Welcome back to the L-TIDO Podcast. You know we're on top of things. We're bringing you the exclusive interviews. Today we got the man himself, OSCAR MBO. But before we get to the interview, I'm in good spirits, I'm in good energy, and there's only one reason that got me in this mood. Shout out to Royal Flush, you know what I'm saying? For keeping us unplugged, unlocked on the L-TIDO Podcast as we move along to the greatness of the L-TIDO Podcast. Let's go, baby.
This is what we're here for. It's the L-TIDO Podcast. Joe.
Why am I the host?
I'm gonna dear myself, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross.
Let's go.
Alright, y'all. Welcome back to the L-TIDO Podcast. Today, man, we got a special guest. He's an anomaly. I'm going to explain to you guys later what I mean by that. Please make some noise for my guy, OSCAR MBO. Make some noise! Did I say it correctly? OSCAR MBO? Was that done correctly? You know? Let me know. I've been practicing it since the morning. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Did I get it right?
No, wrong, bro.
I've been watching your video. How's that wrong?
No, it's MBO.
MBO.
Yeah.
But okay, say it correctly.
OSCAR MBO.
No, that's not what we saw in that video.
Yo, what's up? My name is OSCAR MBO, DJ, record producer, and a fashion student.
Yeah. You know,
did you say OSCAR MBO in that video?
MBO. You saying MBO.
Oh.
Because I said, probably I said quick.
Oh, you said it quick.
Because I was doing like multiple interviews on that floor. We were launching my range with Steve Madden. So I was doing like paparazzi stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Like multiple interviews. So I think I was rushing off to something and then I had to do the last one and it was unofficial. It's just, my name is
So
Oscar
when you say
MBO.
quick, it sounds like MBO.
Let me try. That's what I discovered as well.
Okay, let me try.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, make some noise for MBO.
It does, right?
Did it sound like MBO?
It does.
Did you see the Shebe Shit video?
OSCAR mbongeni ndlovu ke kuja ba amara ke kushisha Bradford Bay wa ke re wa tseba vele plus ke bona gore baraka o motholedi United States vele le ne santse ke no ba shebe shiu a ke re ke kushisha ba le nna ke fite ine gore manaka e ba bona video ile ke na lo yena bro aka this is OSCAR MBO and Shebeshion.
That's my dude, bro.
That's your dude?
That's my dude.
That's my dude,
That's
too.
my dude.
That video was hella funny, though.
Yeah. No. He's a very great character. I think people are really discovering him because they only know one side and what they've portrayed him to be, which is like violent and a very outspoken person in terms of the music as well. But now when he starts showing off his real persona, like people are really like, oh, actually, he's actually gentle. Like,
yeah.
We
had him on his podcast, so Man, what a dope guy.
Yeah, I actually love that episode you guys had, you know, that prayer.
Yeah.
That thing was very emotional, but dope, yeah.
Thank you, bro. Oscar, like, for you, bro, you're an anomaly. I told you before we had this podcast, what you're doing is like, it's never been done, and it's shocking to me, and it needs to be studied, right?
Yeah.
You are a deep house DJ at the peak of your career, right? When piano is like the ultimate pinnacle right now in South African music.
Yeah.
Let's make noise for piano one time. You know,
Salute.
I don't think these guys are supporting piano. You hear that? King, why are you guys hating on piano? Make some noise for piano. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
What you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Right now. First of all, I need to ask you. Piano is the #1 genre now. How come you never felt the pressure for you to say, piano is what's popping right now? Let me just switch and actually follow the code. Why did you never feel that pressure to say, let me do piano right now?
There's many reasons.
Okay.
This is not the first reason, but I'm gonna put it first because it's very important, right? Piano also has its own people which are due for piano blessings.
Okay.
Right? And I'm from a different school altogether,
Yeah.
which is house, you know, house music. I've been a student of the game for a very long time, and I still regard myself as a student, you know. And my blessings are supposed to come through from house music. That's my belief, right? So if I were to hop onto something that I do not know its origins, I don't know the culture as I should, the struggle that the artists have came and seen and enjoyed, and then I come through and I just take things from the top. That would be very unfair, you know. So the main point of why I wouldn't do that or why I'm not doing it is because, like I'm saying, I'm a protege of house music. I believe in it. I love the sound. I've been through it for a very long time, and the biggest thing, especially during COVID, where the country was somehow got reset, I also discovered that me staying with the sound is going to have so much value than me leaving. Because like how the game got reset during COVID is like the new pool of talent just got into the game. Some other people disappeared, you know, and I felt like this is a time where house music needs its soldiers as well to be alive, you know, everyone to fight for their own genres, you know.
Now I want to run it back because I want to get to know your story. Like, we are talking about all your accomplishments, everything you've achieved in the game. We want to get to know the Oscar MBO story because I've seen you in a couple of interviews, but I don't think we've done a backtrack to find out how you got to be the guy that you are right now.
Sure.
Let's start in the very beginning.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Where did you grow up?
I'm from Kriel in Mpumalanga. It's a small town between Secunda and Witbank.
Okay.
Yeah. So
we have someone from Mpumalanga now. You see, he's so happy.
Oh yeah.
You see, you can make it out too.
Shout out. Yeah, man. That's where I'm from. I'm from a small town, mining area, power station area. So that's where I'm from.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So then what happens? What's your family dynamic? Are you growing up with both your mother and father?
Yeah. I do, and my siblings. I'm from a very musical oriented background. My mom and my dad. My dad is a pastor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So gospel, like automatically I can tell you that was our thing from home, you know, growing up. One thing I can tell you, as a fact in my household, there's always music playing in the background the whole day unless we're sleeping.
Okay.
Right? My sister was into R&B.
Okay.
She used to write lyrics.
Oh, she was an artist?
No, she wasn't.
Okay.
She just used to,
Okay.
you know. My brother was into hip-hop. You know,
Or maybe that's where you get this.
yeah.
Because Oscar's got good taste in music, not just house.
I try.
Even hip hop. What's his stories? He shocks me. I'm like,
I
what?
try.
You really got good taste, yeah.
Yeah. So and then so mom and dad, gospel, a little bit of jazz and country music from my dad. Brother and sister, hip hop and R&B. And then I got to be a person now who has to obviously suck on everything because I was there.
You were the youngest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm last born,
wow.
from my family. So I had to suck
you
in
were
everything. Yes, I was. Actually, I'm not ashamed to say it, man. I was. Because everyone says that about last born, and definitely I was. I feel like I grew up very well.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the L-TIDO Podcast. Shout out to our sponsor, Ringers, keeping us connected. If you don't know about Ringers, it's a universal data and airtime voucher. Basically, with Ringers, you don't even have to know what network someone is using. You can buy someone a voucher without even knowing what network they're using. It's universal and it keeps you unlocked. So be unlocked with our main sponsor, Ringers. Yes, sir.
The more I grew, the more I got to be responsible because I started driving when I was 13.
You started driving when you were 13?
Yeah.
How, Sway?
Because one, my height.
Okay.
So I'm able to fit in a car properly.
Oh, yeah.
And my mom really bullied me into driving because she used to get annoyed that every time she used to drive me when there's cars in the house.
Yo.
She wanted me to be able to...
There's cars in the house. Yo, Oscar grew up soft. Yo. Yeah. Niggas, there were cars in the house. Yo.
Bro.
Oscar grew up soft. I saw you loot. We struggle, bro. We grew up soft. We never had cars in the house, yeah?
I must start being dishonest, yeah.
No, Yo, being soft is a good thing. Us as black people need to stop. Like we feel like struggle is the way to go. No, if you grew up soft, your parents worked hard. Let's commend them, bro.
Yeah, man.
I want my kids, my kids to grow up soft. I don't care. Hey, you struggled or whatever. That's dope.
Yeah, so, I got even bullied for that because I used to drive to school from 16 until, from grade 10 to grade 12. I used to drive myself to school.
You were driving to school?
Yeah, I was.
I'm sure you had all the girls. If you drove to school at 16.
No comment.
If I was driving to school at 16, I would. Okay, no.
Yeah, no. I can imagine, Tito, trust.
No, but I still did it without
a car. No senior fare.
Ask about me, you know?
No.
I know some of you guys, you had to be famous first, but okay.
Yo. Hey, kek. Yo, damn.
Yo, enough about me. Yeah, you were still explaining your parents.
Yeah, so even that, man, being able to, have those type of privileges was a thing, But yeah, that's our society, man. But anyway, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah,
so,
you were learning how to drive at 13?
Yeah, 13. In fact, it just took me 3 months to be fully confident to drive because my dad used to stay longer in church on Sundays. So he used to drive by himself. I'd go with my mom and sometimes my sister, and then my dad would go with my brother. So it's more like separate. So when we were driving back, my mom used to stop halfway. Hazard swap, drive, So I'm driving on this big road because obviously we're going back home and then she made me got used to it. So maybe 3 months after, I was now, confident to be able to drive. And
all because of your height?
Because of my height.
So there are advantages in being tall.
There are.
I always say it
there's a lot of advantages of being tall.
Okay, like what? Name all the advantages of being tall.
No.
No, I want to know.
Let's chat. Maybe you want to pick them up as much as we talk. But there are a lot.
Like, no, please.
Even women can wear heels around us any day, bro. You niggas have to date short girls for you to be comfortable. Date nights, they can't even see you. They see your head at the top. Tina, any day. So there's many advantages. Girls are comfortable around us, bro. They
For
can,
real?
yeah, in the size of the heel, no matter the size.
Yeah,
They
because
get
I hear
comfortable.
girls like when they ask them on like TV shows, but the king date my family, ne? But I want a tall, dark, handsome guy. I'm like, nah, for real? Like,
Yeah, there's men.
real.
Yeah, man. Okay, let's just continue.
no, say it. No,
No. Like I'm saying, there's many advantages of being tall. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
when I was young,
Yeah.
I was skinny and tall.
Yeah.
They used to make fun of me, you know, and then it made me feel like it's a horrible thing.
To be okay.
Yeah, but the more I grew, the more I got more comfortable, like with myself, and it's something that you get to get used to, because also the more I grew, the more I was able to pick up the type of style I want to dress up my body for.
Oh, yeah.
Because maybe at times I didn't like it. Maybe I was dressed up in a sense where I didn't like how I came out, you know, as a person. And then like the more I grew, the more like actually having a height is one of the best things that God gave me. I enjoy my height a lot, because like on a fashion level, I really enjoy it. And when the internet became a big thing, you know, I noticed how much brands really love people of my stature for many things, you know.
Especially in South Africa, because Machita, you are tall for a South African.
Yeah. So, like, when I picked up how they're doing it around the world, like, oh, damn, actually, this is an advantage. People try to bully me to feel like shit, but it's actually dope. So I'm going to embrace it. So, yeah, so it was like a crazy thing then, like when I was young, when I didn't know nothing. And then, like, when I grew, it was like, okay, cool. And then I'm here now, man. If I can have another chance to be alive, I'd ask to be tall again.
Damn.
You know?
That, especially in South Africa, it sticks out. I don't know if there's any advantages of being short.
I don't know. You guys, they say you guys got a short.
What do you mean, you guys? Are you putting me in the short category?
I call it you versus me, you short. He short. You versus me, you short.
Yeah,
I can put my arm on your shoulder and listen to you talk. And you'll be looking up at me.
I feel you, but I don't know disadvantages of being. If I am, obviously, compared to you, I'm short, but I don't know anything that was like a problem to me because of my height.
Yeah, but girls complain about short men.
Always,
temper.
Like I said, I always temper.
Moods.
This is him.
Yeah, that's what they say. Short men syndrome.
Yeah, I never had a problem getting girls, so it can't be my height. You know what I'm saying? I never got a problem.
Yeah, but
So-
I'm since we're talking about short and tall, I'm
Yeah,
also
I feel
listing what I've heard. Since now you're
I
saying
hear you.
girls were talking on a TV show, I'm saying
Yeah.
stuff that I also read. Like, short men, they've got
I'm saying short men don't have money.
They don't want to take it out.
I
I don't know.
Short men don't want to take out money.
I don't know.
That's the first time I hear this.
I don't have short friends, so if I had, I would ask a few. Gents,
This is new to
What's
me.
the
Short guys
story?
don't want to take out money for real.
when did you do it? Let me ask you. Do you do it?
No, I mean, I do spoil women that I'm in relationships with, but I would never just give a random girl money. But if you're in a relationship with me, I definitely spoil a girl.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right. Wow, this is new revelations. Short guys are my favorite. You guys give your girls money, dog. Is this what you guys are representing out there? Anyway, let's move.
Yeah.
Short guys are looking real bad right now. Okay, cool.
No, it's just a joke, gents, please.
No, it's not a joke. It's serious.
Oh, I.
Okay, cool. So then you explain, what
Yeah.
happened, the cars and everything. Let's move forward.
Yeah.
Then you're in Pretoria.
I'm in Pretoria.
And then how do you get into the scene to actually blow up? How does OSCAR MBO blow up?
Yeah. So I'm in Pretoria. Obviously, I'm now attending events because, you know, when you're from Mpumalanga, the same way people from Joburg, Pretoria, Soweto, wherever here in Gauteng, are able to see superstars on a weekly. In Mpumalanga, the thing's a myth, man. You know, like, you can have a big artist coming only once a year.
Yo.
Maybe at the 16th, that December, someone is doing an event somewhere, you know, or maybe there's a big show, maybe there's a event at a stadium, but it's not regular as here where you can come to a club every week and see the same guy for the whole year every week, for instance. So obviously now I'm coming this side, I'm seeing posters. Like, damn, today, oh, tomorrow, oh, you know, and now I'm going out more, I'm seeing different type of setups, I'm seeing, you know, I'm learning how the game goes, I'm seeing the different type of aesthetics, type of events, type of everything. I'm just learning, you know. So I'm very excited to be able to see people I used to idolize, you know, at events in like close proximity, bro. So it was much more inspiration for me more than anything, you know. And then
and
now,
who are those people that you looked up to?
Yeah, I mean, obviously house people, you know, house music people. Like the venue used to be House 22. Black Coffee also used to do a lot of parties at Hatfield. At Hatfield Square, he used to do a lot of parties there. So he used to bring everyone. You know, he used to bring Jordan Gomez. He used to bring Glow the Song. He used to bring everyone who was booming at the time, and he would play longer in the end, like a longer set. So everywhere in Pretoria, and at that time, Pretoria was one of the hot spots of parties. You know?
Oh, Pretoria is still hot right now. Pretoria, go Pretoria.
But nah, but Joburg is in terms of premium. Like Joburg has taken that. So I'm seeing that, I'm learning, and then now back to me. You know, it took about 2 months for me to read that just properly, but I was very much inspired for me to be able to have talks with Vinny Da Vinci in person, you know, hold teacher's face hand.
What a legend.
Glenn Lewis, you know, the DJ Christos, Black Coffee himself, you know, because at that time he was also like, you know, he had done that long show in Soweto where he played for many hours.
Oh, he booked the record,
Yeah. So it was that time. I feel like that was his peak, you know, 2011, 2012. You know, I don't know if that happened after, but I know Black Coffee was very hot at the time. You know, seeing those people on a regular basis made me feel like I'm in the right place.
Okay.
But I knew that for me to be where I want to be, I need to work harder. So that's 2019. As the year ends, moving to next year. Early in 2020, I get an invite from Black Coffee that he's doing his party, only 100 people. I'm like, dope.
How do you score a Black Coffee invitation? How?
Yeah, I mean, he sent me a DM, and definitely he followed me, I think 2 weeks before that.
Yeah.
And then later sent me a DM as an invite. Asked for my number. Someone's going to be in contact. Someone was in contact. They sent an invite, and I was in. And then I invited my friend Lankis to be part of that.
So how do you feel as a new act?
Bro,
Black Coffee
that was
is popping. He sent you a DM saying, "Come to my party."
My man, that was something so huge for me. Like I'm saying that I wanted my brand to transition Vele into moving into a particular direction. So for a person like Black Coffee to recognize me, to want me at his parties where he has only 100 people. Do you know that the day after Black Coffee's party, they announced that there's COVID and there's lockdown?
Damn.
Yeah, day after.
So it's Black Coffee's fault. Okay, no.
So
yeah, I take that back. We want Black Coffee on the podcast, so I take that back. Black Coffee, you are welcome, please. Yeah,
that's the king. That's the king, man. The party was trending, bro. It was trending because people felt like who and who was supposed to be there, and they were not there. So I'm seeing all these chats, and I'm there, and I'm like, damn. I'm seeing Bombalula. I'm seeing, so I met a lot of
Balula.
people.
The thing. And Balula is like very like
yes.
He's within, eh?
Yeah.
He's
I also met Julius Malayama there as well. Yeah, I met a lot of prominent people at the party. And it was more, for me, it was more of networking more than anything. And also appreciating being such a space and also sticking to Malay because you want to be everywhere.
Yeah.
But and I also met, actually on that party, if I can tell you something very exclusive, that's where Ricky and Cass had a very lengthy conversation because they were going through something, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah. I actually remember that party. Yeah,
it was solved there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was solved, but I know they were shaking hands, they were hugging because Amahud Man had them
intervened,
talking. You know, because I think there was time where they were not talking. So that party for me meant a lot of things. You know, it was saying a lot of things. I saw my future through that party because of my networking skills on that day and conversations and who actually I picked up who knew me at that party, you know. So it was very motivational. So having that, like to be there, And having Black Coffee being able to call me, and like when when there's pictures taken, you always want to, because I don't feel like I'm part of those people. Those people are.
You still knew it.
Yeah. And Coffee would call me, yo, come to this take pictures.
Man.
And
That's so dope.
And wow, like this guy is really putting me on. There's a picture that really went viral when Ricky passed on.
Yeah.
And Ricky was in the center next to Coffee, and everyone else is in the back. And I saw that picture being posted as part of the tributes, and I was like, damn, that guy really put me on, because everyone who was on the picture, I left the party knowing, and we exchanged handles, and and that was big for me, So that was part of a huge inspiration tool towards what I was trying to build, And then now we're going into COVID. Obviously, I'm one album in, like I mentioned earlier on, and now the hard work starts because. Like any other artist, I've never experienced a time where I can't work anymore because of COVID-19. There's no gigs, and we work outside, bro. We work with gigs, with events. We travel all the time, and I had to learn the new phase we were in, And I saw the whole country transition. I saw the game transition because. Like I'm saying, during COVID, people were inspired. People were working. I mean, I spent half of COVID at Kabza's house. Kabza's my guy. So we used to talk a lot before COVID. And then...
How did you and Kabza connect?
We are all from MP,
Kabza led not to MP?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
he was from my hood. Someone said it was Alex.
No.
Don't claim
Kabza, guys. Please.
Oh, my God.
Kabza's ours.
Kabza.
He's not from Alex.
He's not from Alex?
No.
No,
sorry.
Kabza.
Nah, he's an MP guy.
For real?
100%.
What a letdown. Every time I argue, me and my friends from Soweto always argue.
Man.
I always claim Kabza.
No, sorry, man. Sorry. Take it back, man.
I am Mpumalanga.
Yeah. Province of goats. So...
Goats?
Yeah.
You, Kabza. Limang, K.O.
Yeah.
Limang.
You will remember, you will tell me. But
you're gonna go.
MP is solid, bro. MP is very solid.
No, it is. Like I get along with a lot of people from MP.
Yeah. So working during COVID, and then I actually worked on my second album titled For the Groovists while I was working closely with Kabza. So because before COVID, I was 4 or 5 songs in, and then I completed it while I was with him. He helped me get some other features as well. So now I'm getting to the question you asked me on how do I get to, So now when the game is about to unlock, because of now the levels are getting lower, there's now lesser restrictions. We can now go level 3, Now this part is, remember, I'm with Kabza. Kabza is getting shows that he has to go play wherever. So Kabza is a very different type of artist. So he used to like being different. So he would be called off to a gig where it's a strictly Amapiano thing, and Amapiano is booming at the time, remember that? That's why he dropped the 27 track album. Yeah. So, and he would say, bro, I'm playing at this gig, please compile some house music tracks for me. I want to play house at the gig. And I'd be the guy who does that, assist him, drop him, then we go to the gig. Kabza shocks everyone, plays house. But now, because this thing is so beautiful, it goes back to what you said about me earlier on. People are in love with the brand.
Yeah.
They would never say anything negative about that. They would appreciate it. And it was something that's beautiful to witness. So, wow. So Kabza, even now, Kabza plays vinyl. At many events. He's still collecting, he's still learning, he's like getting better at it. Because he wants to be different as well. So then we'd go to shows like people would see me with him. Besides me having my own traction, having his association also did a huge thing, because then people wanted me and him, and vice versa. My people would call me, yo, I see you with Kabza, please bring Kabza, we have so much. Kabza would say, oh, Let's go do it. So now during that phase, also I'm working, like I just dropped an album after COVID, and then I'm dropping music videos, and boom, hi TikTok. What's TikTok? You know, like TikTok, I didn't know that it boomed during COVID because people were on TikTok a lot.
Yeah.
And then there was a video that we took in one of my music videos that surfaced on TikTok where I was just fooling around.
It always happens like that, organically.
I was fooling around, I was dancing, and that thing apparently was on TikTok. It was huge, and we were just playing around. It was like dance, blah, 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 blah. And then the brand was much more pushed as well by that. And then...
So you blew up officially on TikTok?
Officially, I wouldn't say blew up officially, but it was a factor.
Oh, yeah.
Towards the whole thing being like, because you can blow up and also be nothing at the same time.
Yeah.
But because I was working on a brand which was also having a lot of interest in terms of who's this guy? Who's this guy? Like I'm saying, at that time, I just dropped an album as well. I'm on TV, I'm on radio, I'm doing events, a radio tour. So while that boomed as well, I'm also on the ground working.
Okay. I want to give a big up to Kabza. Kabza seems to be putting a lot of people on seamlessly, and it feels like there's not even a lot of negative stories attached to his name, and it seems like he's always about the craft, and it's good when we see a musician that's all about the music.
100%, man.
Big up to him, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, big up to Kabza.
Yeah.
Every day, big up to Kabza every day, man. I vouch for that guy a lot.
Yeah.
He does a lot of work in the background, and the industry knows. That's what I love. The industry knows that.
Do you think he gets enough of his flowers?
Yeah, he does, man.
What do you think about him opening up the new club, Piano Hub?
I love it. I play there every Monday. You know,
oh, dope.
I have to do it for my brother. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I'm always with him. You know.
Yeah.
That's growth for me from an artist to get to that, because all of those chats is still that we grew up in the game saying we want to do. So getting someone like him do it is high motivation for me. You know, and being there in the thick of things, being the one handling the sound, arriving there in the afternoon, leaving the AMs, making sure everything is fine. For me, that's passion, you know. So I'm really proud of him. I've told him, he knows, and everyone he's working with, that's a huge move.
Okay.
You know, that's a huge move, man. He has my respect.
So we go on from TikTok.
Yeah.
And then...
My story is long, man. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but I want us to paint the story. I want people to actually know you a little bit better and actually get to know your story.
Yeah.
Because for me, I feel story is like very special, because it's like, I feel you traveled the road that's less traveled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not, you didn't follow the crowd. When the crowd went that way, you went your own way.
Of course. No, 100%.
Yeah.
Bro. So I really want to even notify people that, in a sense that even by the time that the TikTok thing really boomed, like I'm saying, I was already an artist who's got things on his file. Like 2019, I opened up for Shimza in Paris in a club called Dijon. You know, like myself and Doc, Shimza did.
I heard you actually won a competition with Shimza. Is that true?
No.
Okay.
I didn't win. Shimza did.
Oh, okay.
That's how he broke into the game, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that competition. I stand to be corrected, but I know he won a competition. I didn't win a competition.
Okay.
So already in 2019, I had gone abroad. You know, we did Paris. We went to Portugal as well. So just to show that already I was trusted enough to be able to go on that type of standard. But because I was walking on my lane, like the house music lane, which is not really as broad as other genres in the country, it's not really commercial as other genres. But I'm an artist who has been doing the work, you know, like doing 9 provinces, you know, being an unknown, you know, and being a headliner at events, you know, with some other huge headliners as well. For me, that was a lot of work that's been done in the background for me. So when it comes to like when the TikTok thing comes, it gets to a person who has so much that is done, and a person who knows where he wants to go. So when I'm saying that thing was adding on to the profile of leading to this person to be broken into the commercial scene, I actually mean that it was a piece to the puzzle.
All right, y'all, it's competition time. You know, at the L-TIDO Podcast, we want to see you guys happy. We want you guys to win. So, I got a question real quick. Where does Royal Flush originate from? If you know the answer to this question, please write it down on the comment section with the hashtag Royal Flush, and you could win a case of Royal Flush. Let's go, baby. Recently, there was a story out about you. Barry, you kicked out Kharishma out of stage when she was performing. I did see your statement. Could you maybe elaborate? Well, the story, just for people that never saw it. Apparently, she was performing on stage and you had to perform and you kicked her out of stage so you can do your thing.
Yeah.
Can you give us context?
Yeah. And before I give out context, man, I would really love to apologize to Kharishma. Kharishma and your team and the audience who was there, everyone, the event organizers, apologies once again. I sent out the apology and I'm saying it again here, exclusively on it and on
L-TIDO Podcast. You did!
So there was a, you know, when it comes to events, bro, it's a very difficult space because everyone wants to excel in it, you know? And then events, we do events, bro, every Thursday and Monday I'm booked the whole year. Damn. So I work from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 6 days. You know, is it 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days.
So for Tuesday to Sunday, you are working?
No. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, every week, the whole year. December is even 7 days. After the 16th in December, we work every day. You know, so I want to put that out just to show that this is my work. We have experience in it, and I respect it so much. You know, so in this particular instance, we have a show. We get the itinerary at the office because we get them on Wednesdays or Thursdays. So we notice on Saturday that we have 3 shows in Polokwane, in Limpopo rather. But they're in Polokwane, so they're all 30 minutes apart, right? And we have 2 in Joburg. The first one I'm playing halftime between Kaizer Chiefs and Sundowns at Soccer City.
While we're there for a second, let's pause there. Kaizer Chiefs, because that was an issue. Because I saw online, but hey, this guy's a Chiefs game, but I support the Chiefs. Can you put it out? We support the Chiefs or I will support?
Go to my Instagram, bro. You'll find a picture where I was 6 years old. I'm wearing a Kaizer Chiefs kit.
So put it out there. Let them know. I was arguing with someone out there.
People know. I will tell you where the difference was.
Yeah.
People know. I support Chiefs. Bafet. Give the course. And
Kosi for life.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So the people didn't like that while Chiefs were going through phases.
Yeah.
I was supporting, hear me properly.
Yeah.
I was supporting what Random Kwena was doing at Sundowns. They individually, not the team. In fact, Chiefs has been going through stuff for
yes, they hurt my soul. Chiefs, I wouldn't like Chiefs like
you cannot now change a team.
Yeah, me too. I can't do that. But Chiefs train you for heartbreak.
No. I didn't. Yes,
it does. If you're a Chiefs supporter, when you have a girlfriend and she breaks your heart, you are trained already.
Strong.
You've gone through it. Like 10 years straight of heartbreak.
Chiefs, Manchester United.
And those are
Arsenal. Strong. I know.
Heartbreak. You
guys are very strong. So I'm a big fan of Coach Rulani Ngwena, who has now left and went to be that. For simply this reason, he took on a very big task at Sundowns. As young as he is, and they always judge people who haven't played soccer who become coaches. Yeah. And he was able to overcome all those things and make Sundowns still a big team and win trophies and compete on bigger stages. That's it.
Talking about that, before we leave that, do you know I was supposed to be like national team like status until hip hop like messed up I was like the best soccer player ever. Like, no, I'm serious.
Alright,
but if it's serious.
TIDO,
wait, let me tell you, let me tell you, because I never speak about this enough.
Can I see your walk? Your walk will tell me the truth. Can I see your walk, TIDO? Yeah. TIDO,
Guys, Let me tell you something. They call me 16V, ne? And 16V is not because of hip hop. Kokasi. Ko Alex. I grew up in Alex.
No, I'm not.
Ko Alex. See, my name 16V comes from Alex. I grew up.
That's a big name, though.
I know he was the GOAT, and he's still the GOAT. That's my GOAT. I grew up. Ko Alex. Go forward, ne? That's where I was raised.
Yeah.
My name,
Just pass me that.
L-TIDO 16V,
Yeah.
comes from there. They called me 16V because I was supposed to be the GOAT of the soccer thing. Seriously.
But too.
And then hip hop and girls messed up my life, and I stopped playing soccer because I thought like I'm not going to a soccer field.
I get you.
I thought I was too cool or
I get
whatever.
you.
But
I get
I don't
you.
think Cheese would be in this crisis if I carried on with my soccer career. But anyway, move on. Like if I carried on with my soccer career, Chiefs wouldn't be in this crisis. I promise you. But anyway, I'm sorry. Actually, I want to send an apology out to Kaizer Chiefs. You guys wouldn't be in this crisis if I carried on with my soccer career.
Hey.
But anyway, move on. Sorry to disturb your story. I just had to.
Yeah. So with that, that's how people maybe confuse that he's supporter. But
Yeah. You're just showing love.
I was.
Yeah.
I still do show love, even where he's coaching now, Rolani, because I'm a fan of the tactics and how we make things happen. You know, Fedeji
You can't hate.
can't. So back to the story. Performing at Chiefs vs Sundowns at halftime. After a match, we started in Pretoria. I'm playing at 5:30. Had a gig from a friend of mine, Transmix Soul Sessions, very dope sessions in Pretoria. For house music lovers, check it out, Transmix Soul Sessions. And then we move over to these 3 shows. Everything proper aligned, everything on time. But on the way, there's rain and none. So the promoter, and I learned that the promoter who did these 3 bookings is one promoter. So like Tito gets us a booking go Alex, a booking go Soweto, a booking go Zakane. But you're the one who talks with everyone, blah, 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 blah. Sharp. I learned that. So what, like the promoter asked to change time because they delayed on the first gig. They asked us to change to a particular time. Sharp, we do that. We get there, we park, perform, off to the next one. Smooth, bro. Listen to me, no problem. On to the next one. Boom, get to the next one. No issues, I perform, get in the car. Now it's the AMs. Go my 3. So now the GPS is not saying 30 minutes anymore. Because remember I told you, everything was 30, 30, 45. Yeah. But this one is saying, 1 hour 50.
Hey, man.
Yeah, get a buffet too. So I speak to my road manager, buffet too. What happened here? M52, we were told this, and this. So, but anyway, let's go. The car, power nap, out. When we get there, since we have arrived, get ready, kiddo. We're going to get into stage because we've been talking to this promoter. He said on arrival, they're expecting us, we're going to perform. We get there, road manager gets out, I check a stage. No. There's an artist, back up 20 minutes. The message I'm getting is that she's been performing, but she's asking for 20, and then we're going to be good. Kiraj, and even was sharp. On my phone, because I'm up now, right? I'm on my phone. No issues, bro. Trust me, performing. And then they fetched me in the car. Security. Yo, good night. Hey, please pass me my shoes there at the back. Still, I stand on the steps of the stage. I don't go onto the stage. The steps, because how I do it, unless it's someone I know, I don't want to get into stage and now it seems like I'm here to overpower you for whatever reason. So I wait for people to get off, greet, if they greet, because I might just pass by, greet, and then I hop on. So I stand there and I stand.
Capping.
Yeah,
You're not going past OSCAR MBO without greeting.
No, black people do it, bro. There's people who just do that, It's I promise you, it's how the game is right now. We have new superstars. So but I actually get it. It's not even personal. I wait, and then by the time I go into stage, the stage is clear. Security gets me, but I hear there's commotion behind the stage down there, commotion. I call my manager, what's going on? Play a song. I switch off the booth. He tells me the story. Listen, he tells me the story while I'm playing my second track. And there's commotion. And my security is down there with those people. That, that 20-minute passed that they asked, and it's almost 5 a.m. and we're supposed to perform, and you have an hour drive to Bulugwane to the hotel, and to drive back to Joburg in the morning. So we had to get them off because now they're being dishonest. Well, I'm like, ish, I sharp into it, but let me get that and we'll talk. So while I'm playing, even the sound kept cutting, you know. But people were very excited, they were screaming. It cut maybe 6 times, bro.
Damn.
I played. The sound engineer came twice, the MCs came, they were shaking, the mics were off, the decks would go off, the deck itself would go off. And then, cool. And then the venue owner, after it cut off the 6th time, the venue owner said, yo, it's our fault. We don't know what's happening. This event has been happening from 2 p.m. Maybe there's issues, maybe the rain affected, but it's okay if you want to stop here and not continue any further because of it's not your fault. And obviously, it gets more demoralizing when you're playing. You have to, you know, stop, continue, stop, and say, I appreciate you making it. It's okay. You guys can go back to the hotel. We'll chat in the morning. And then I pause. I salute the fans, or the audience rather. Sorry. I get off. I get in the car. So when I get in the car, I'm picking up which conversation? What happened? Stage. No. This is what happened. They want to get off the stage. They were performing over their time, and we had to remove them.
Damn.
Gracias. But I get it from their perspective, Majid. I want to give you another rundown. We started working at 1 p.m., going to the stadium. So it's 4 a.m. After 5 shows. Everyone is exhausted, bro. And now we're here, and they asked for 20 minutes, they gave them, and then it's going overlap. And the promoter, remember the promoter changed the times for the first show. And now the same promoter now is giving the owner contact. And now the owner, where are you guys? So we thought the agents that we were being rushed for, we were going to perform immediately. And there was that. And then we didn't have a problem with that. But now the chance felt as if it was my time because of those reasons. And they did forcefully remove them on stage.
Damn.
They did. And secondly, I called out my team that we're not supposed to be doing that. Understand? Because that's not how it's supposed to be. And at the same time, their response was, but the stage manager called you on. We didn't do it on our own. Stage manager said it's your time, but they didn't want to remove this artist, which is performing as well. And I got it. I got it from Machida. And Machida, on this end, they're also working. What are we working from? In the past, we'd come to events and not perform because of such things where everyone's on stage and now Oscar did a no-show. So we're also trying to avoid that, to be able to perform, to meet the requirements that are on the contract that we are signed for, that I must get into the show, I must perform. So they were caught in the middle. But I still said they had no right to do what they did. So that's how it happened. I didn't remove the lady on stage. I didn't instruct anyone to remove the lady on stage. It was a conversation between the stage manager and my team. And later, the DJ of the lady who was performing kept on playing, saying to my road manager, one more song. So we got to a point where it's like, but bro, come on. We're also here to work. It's getting late. People might leave by saying Oscar, and then tomorrow say Oscar didn't come. And. So it was that in a nutshell. And how it came out. Also remember, after getting off stage, people are fighting. Now the ladies' team is also calling people. And then, so I was taken to the car. 10 minutes later, we moved out. So like I said on my comment that I did on her post, and people think that I didn't type that, my team typed that. I was like, wow, I did myself. And I was honest. I picked up the whole story when the damage was done. That's what happened. And at that point, now people are trying to be violent. And I'm like, there's nothing we are going to solve in that moment in time. And I said, I went on to a point of getting that lady's number even before she posted. Even before she posted, we spoke with the venue owner. Yo, can I please get the number? I want to send an apology. Bro, she posted in the afternoon, around 3, 4. And from
This
morning...
is after you gave her the apology?
No.
Okay.
From morning, when leaving the hotel, going back to Joburg, her number was on TNT. I don't know whether it was the right number or the phone was off or was it TNT itself, I don't know. But it kept doing that. Even after the apology, the number was on the same mode. So I thought maybe she has a second number. But that's how I went on to go comment on her post, because I was going to give the apology regardless of the post or not, because I learned what had happened, and to me it wasn't fine.
Okay.
You understand?
So just to close it off, I think we've said enough about that. It's a big apology
Yeah.
to Kharishma, right?
Yeah, Kharishma is a big apology. Once again, Auswaka, Marumofaz, apologies.
Talking about ladies, you are a guy that's in a very public relationship, you know? I commend you for that too. Because a lot of people don't move like that.
Yeah.
You know, including myself. You know, but you are brave. Maybe it's because you're tall, but you are brave.
Wow.
you are brave, and I commend you for actually taking that step to say, yo, I'm in a relationship. This is my woman. I'm proud of her, and I'm choosing to represent our relationship like that.
Yeah.
In a time where most people keep their relationship private, why did you choose to go that lane and say, I'm in a relationship and the world is going to know I'm in a relationship?
Tido. I'm obsessed with that girl, man.
Wow.
One.
Wow. Damn.
I am. Yeah, I really love my girl, bro. And I'm proud to be in a relationship.
Damn.
And I'm proud to be with her.
Damn.
Secondly, RIP to the GOAT, Kenan Forbes. I'm expressive like he was, bro.
Damn.
Forbes was expressive of all his relationships.
Yo.
Live
But
and
he's
direct.
cutting, so he has an excuse.
Exactly.
Yeah, fine, okay, carry on. Yeah?
So I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that. Yeah, and I don't think there's nothing to hide when it comes to something like that. It's part of my life. You know, obviously I won't show everything out when it comes to my life. Some things are private. But when it comes, it's something it makes me happy. It's not even about her. Even when I started posting her, I even told her that please don't feel forced to post. This is for me. This is for me. You don't have to even ever post me. This is it makes me happy, you know, and it still will be. Even when we get married, even when we get kids, it's still gonna be my life, bro. Like
You said when we even get married and have kids, so that's where we're thinking. We are there.
that's where we're going, bro.
We get married?
What are we dating for? I'm no longer young anymore, Tira. I'm not dating for fun, man. That woman runs my household. That woman runs my private life. That woman is in charge of. She's even she's even inside my family right now, you know. So she takes all my nephews and nieces over when schools are closed and does stuff with them, you know. Take my driver and they take them over where they want to go. She takes care of my nieces.
Oscar's been stunting the whole episode. You know, she takes my driver and like he's been stunting on. Just in case you were sleeping and you didn't recognize, you've been stunting on you bum ass niggas.
But it's real life. There's my driver right there, bro. Like,
Where's your driver? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's real life, bro. It's not even like I'm not even doing it for you. It's like real life.
No,
like,
I feel you. I love that. I love to hear that, you know?
So if we have those type of opportunities, why would we not exercise them?
Yeah.
Like my kids, my partner is supposed to benefit through what I'm benefiting through.
Facts.
So if they want to go somewhere, I can't be there, and my driver is there, and the bus is there. Why not use it, bro?
I feel you.
You know?
And bro, it's so beautiful because I'm a fan of love, you know? It's beautiful to hear you speak this way, you know, in a positive light. Because everyone now, when you look on the internet, they're trying to be demons, they're trying to be on, you know,
Yeah, you know that.
women are like men now. It's like,
the internet,
like love is not the thing now. Everyone is like a savage now.
Like that's wildlife for me. But you always need to find a way of trying to protect yourself like, from those type of things. So I'm a lover, bro. Because I'm a purist. I express myself. So I'm very big on that.
Okay, before we move on with that, and you being a lover, have you had your heart broken before?
I have.
Tell us about your heartbroken story.
Bro.
This is a podcast for heartbroken stories.
I have, but I was young, and that thing made me know how to navigate. I was
Please
young,
tell us,
bro.
what
I was in
happened?
high
How did you get-
school.
Yeah.
I'm driving myself. I was in grade 11. Bro. I'm driving myself to school. I have a
Just
cell
dance, don't
phone.
play, yeah?
I have a cell phone. I can buy 4 pies in a day. Tamalaka has taxis. Answer. That thing was huge. Bro. Stop playing. I can try this captain. No. I care.
Yeah.
I have a flask. Ah, my brother,
Oscar's
come
been
on.
studying on niggas since high school. Nobody pants say 4. Yo.
4, I can do that. I can take care of 4 people, bro. Can you get sweating today? What do you mean?
Alright, we grew up hard. But fans, can you find out this nigga is buying 4 pies.
I could do that, bro. And that's the life that's God has given me, and I'm so grateful for that. Me and my
that's
family.
what's up.
You understand? So
Yeah.
I'm telling you that
This is a heartbreaking story.
I'm this type of guy.
Yeah.
I'm giving you that background.
Yeah.
Gimchita also. And then Wano decides to blue tick me 1 on Mix It, right? I just Mix It.
Yo, back in Mix It, yeah.
On blue ticker. What fee someone know? Cause grade 11. And she was in grade 9 or 10. I don't remember. But she was one of the hottest girls in school. And we were just trying to get our shit going, you know. And then she started to blue tick me. And on one Friday, when we were closing scale and fetching our reports, it's a short day. I think scale is like at 10. I drive her. She hasn't been talking to me for... No, she blue ticked me, and then she came back to me a day later. I wasn't talking to her. So I bomb. There's a dolphin. Why open a dolphin?
Yeah, the people.
BMW. Yeah, I'm cheater who dropped her off to get her report and went back into her car with her.
Damn.
Sunroof, windows, 17-inch rims, dropiwe, and wool shirt, more chains. Yeah, I fade.
It's always the cars, eh?
Ah,
That
no
happens
fair.
about cars. Casper C63, I heard it so when I get dolphin. So I'm sure when you see a dolphin, you hate it.
I used to hate that car so much because, you know, I was a guy who always had hope that girls are not those type of people, especially with older guys. Because she was in grade 10, grade 9, I don't remember. And I thought, maybe, yeah, man, because she, you know, like Oscar, I know. Okay, I'm sharp now. Oh, I'm fit. Wow, but it didn't go accordingly. So, yeah, that was my heartbreak, my one and only heartbreak.
Okay.
Yeah.
God just blessed you with only one heartbreak.
Yeah, from there on, I was trying to navigate properly when it comes to girls. I'm always...
So
I keep happy too much.
Talking about that, then what? Because now, I mean, you OSCAR MBO, before you and your girl was even made it official and you had someone special in your life, what did you specifically look for when you look for a partner? What attributes were the ones that you said, this is what my partner needs to have?
Yeah, obviously the goal has been long term, from a young age.
Yeah.
I remember, bro. I've always been a lover, bro. The girl I was dating in matric, I actually proposed. I gave her a ring in matric. That's how much of a lover. I promise you, bro.
You proposed in matric?
Yeah, my farewell. I'm canceling one. No, like I don't fit. I want to keep you for a long time.
That is crazy.
I've always been a lover like that, but unfortunately she passed on.
Oh, man.
Just after we wrote our finals.
Oh, man. What happened?
Car accident. We were going home for holidays and stuff. But just to add on to it, I've always been that guy. So even when I've been searching for a person that I can build with. As young as I was, I always wanted to have something that's going to be like...
So what do we look for when we look for some...
Yeah,
like, what are we searching for?
You definitely look for those attributes that you...
Let me know. What does OSCAR MBO look for?
That you got from a warm home, you know. I always used to see how my mom used to treat my dad.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of taking care, being considerate, the biggest thing. You know, being very considerate. And
That's number one, being considerate.
Number one, yeah. And then you look for honesty. There's nothing you can do without honesty.
Yeah, honesty, I hear. These days, okay, number two.
Yeah, I have it like in my relationship. I have it. I don't know if I'm lucky.
You are blessed.
I'm blessed.
You're not lucky, you're blessed.
Honesty. I said consideration, honesty.
I'm so glad you started with those ones. My friend Sean Pages would have said big booty.
Yo.
And I told him, Sean Pages, a big booty won't help your kids with the homework.
Yo.
I always tell him, they won't help your kids with the homework. But they are carry on, yeah?
That guy would have said the same. This one with the white teeth.
Booty,
cheesecake.
Guys, we need
That's
to wake
his
up.
thing. That's
a big
his
booty,
thing.
it's not going to help your kids. It's not.
That guy would love a girl walking that way. You see her face though. Alright, come on. Yo, he's back. That time he's not taking pictures anymore. He's looking at that. So I know the type of guy.
Yeah, we need to send a message out there to the guys.
Yeah,
guys, Nash and Big Booty, come on. Like, we are grown now. It's not going to help your kids. It's going to help your kids later on in life.
Yeah.
Let's look for something with more depth.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have two.
We have two, and obviously how the person takes care of me, takes care of my emotions, take care of the stuff that I speak on. Because obviously I'm in a very difficult industry. There's a lot of stuff that you have to speak on, how that's handled.
So an understanding woman, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And then of course the last one, not the last one, but the fourth one would be like how she treats other people. For me, that's important. How she treats our helper, how she treats people that work for me, how she treats her own friends, how she reacts to situations that she got disappointed in, how she treats her family. So I study all those things. I'm like, okay, cool. Tick the box. So I look for Ubuntu, basically, from a person. That's if that's how I can put it, like, because that goes a long way than any other thing I'd like to believe, And I have a son, who's just turned 9 now in September, and when I got to introduce her to my partner, I was really worried how things would be, but when I saw how she treats other people, and
your son.
Yeah, no, before me.
Yeah, before your son.
Before she met my son. Because we had to get to a particular stage before she could meet my son. And crazy enough, she is the one who wanted to meet my son more than me saying I want her to meet my son.
Damn.
So that already was like, I was so grateful about that. That actually I really have the one year. That's when I picked up, okay, cool. And then I did that, and when I did that, I left them together for a day. I left them together for a day. We went out for dinner, and I was leaving for a show at about 2 hours after dinner. And then the following day, I came back home because I was definitely going away. We were working in Nelspruit, I think. We came back the following afternoon. And my son was addicted to sushi. That's how it started. And because she loves sushi and he actually enjoys sushi. And from there on till this day, every time we go out, my son wants to have sushi. And they bonded. And yeah, those things really showed me that Ubuntu Buteng more so than that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Those are I think those, I like your attributes. More into depth. Other people are going to tell me, hey, yellow bone, hey, curves, hey. I'm glad.
Those things you can get anywhere, my man.
Yeah.
Any
Facts.
day. You can walk out here and get those things. But
I have a theory, though.
yeah.
I don't know if you guys are ready to hear this theory, but this theory is actually factual. Right? The relationships that's lasted in this industry, there's only two. Like for a very long time. In the industry.
Okay.
Right? And there's one important component that makes relationships last. Right?
I'm listening.
A lot of people have been in relationships, they haven't lasted. I'm in industry relationships.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You following me, right?
Following.
Guys, please listen carefully. If you want a relationship to last, this is for all the people in the industry. There's one important component.
Why am I scared? Because you're busy. You're busy drawing closer and closer. And
we are moving closer. I want them to listen very carefully.
Yeah. 2
relationships that's lasted in the industry for 10 years. right? Number 1, Zakes and Nandi. 1.
Yes.
Number 2, Booga Love and Gail.
Yes.
And they all have one thing in common that makes a relationship last.
Listening?
Find yourself a girlfriend not in German card.
Ewana. Mina, I thought you were going to say, gents get married. Gents get married. Because I wanted to correct you and say, yes, you are mentioning Zakes and Ausnand, Brazils and Ausnand, but that's a marriage. And then secondly, Prabuga and Sister, that's a marriage. So,
yes.
I thought you were going to say, gents get married.
People have been married and they got divorced. They never lasted. The only marriages that have lasted for 10 years and longer are the people that had wives with German cards.
Gents, you got it live. Don't
say I don't give you guys jewels and I don't give you guys important jewels you need in life. I've said it. If you want to get married to a woman in the industry, she has to have a German card. Otherwise, forget about it. No, for real. That's if you are marrying a girl in the industry.
Live and direct, gents.
You know. Thank you. Coming from me. Let's move on from there.
Salute. Yeah.
You are obviously planning to get married with your girl. That's what you gave us.
Yep.
It's beautiful to hear that.
Yeah. It's I'm not even.
I'm getting married, guys.
I'm not even second guessing.
I'm getting married soon too. I just need to say it. The next.
Why are the kids laughing? Why are the gents laughing? Gents.
I'm putting it out there in the universe. In the next, it's 2024.
What's that manifesta?
No, wait. No, wait.
No, the type of chance I used to say when I wanted my first car. Yo, I'm putting out to the universe.
No. This is my letter to the game. I'm out. I'm leaving the game. Damn. I'm hanging my jersey up.
Nice. 16V.
It's 2024, 16V. So I'm leaving my jersey. It's 2024. I am saying by the time 2027, L-TIDO will be married. Definitely.
Sure.
I'm putting it out there. When we do this podcast, just know by the time it's 2027, I'm going to quit podcasting if I'm not married at 2027.
That's 3 years.
I know.
Do you know how...
Let's not go into depth, but I am saying I'm leaving the game.
I was thinking, I was 3 years. You're fun into show, bro. That's nice.
No, I'm serious. I'm putting it out there in the universe.
All the best, brother.
In the universe, you know what I mean?
All the best.
Thank you. Give me your blessings.
I do.
Salute.
I mean...
Salute.
All the best.
As long as... Okay. So now, Oscar, when you're in this game and you are going through a lot of situations, and then now we have something that is very tricky to all of us, which is social media.
Yeah.
And social media can both be a blessing and a very harsh lesson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Good things can come out, brand deals, you know what I'm saying? And you getting your brand out there, you doing great things with you say, and you show me your analytics, amazing. But we are all addicted to this social media thing, right? And we're addicted to it because when you get the praises, it feels good to your ego. Oh, wake up in the morning, Oscar, I love your song. I love the way you dress, or I love whatever. But how you deal with the negative side of social media, when you get the hate on social media, does it affect you as a person?
Yeah, man. If you are normal, it's supposed to affect you.
If you are normal?
Yeah.
So all the people that say social media doesn't affect them are not normal?
What are they, bro? Like, if I pinch you and blood doesn't come out, what is that?
Okay. I love the honesty.
What is that, honestly? If I say hurtful words to you and you like, oh, cool, what is that, bro? Is that normal? If I can swear at you and use the F word and then you say, at a stranger, and you say, no, cool, my bro, you would never do that. That's not normal.
So how do you deal with it?
No. Everyone goes through that type of phase. Even before social media, there was bullying in school. there was bullying in our societies growing up, as in our neighborhoods. Because in football, it's even worse. In football, even to this age, a day and age, when you watch football, you see a defender and a striker exchanging words just to get this one out of the game, like mentally. Those can't be cute words. It's hurtful words for him to... Like, I even read some interview on Monday. A defender from Argentina was saying how he was able to get a striker from Italy during World Cup mentally out the game. Di Maria told that guy...
That's one of my favorite players ever.
Yeah, Di Maria told that guy... No, sorry. That guy
Said to Di Maria.
said to Di Maria what this guy told him. A former teammate from Di Maria told him to speak about his wife to Di Maria.
Hey, man.
Of how much of a hoe she is and how much... And that thing took him out of the game to a point that at halftime he was substituted.
Hey.
So I'm saying that's how powerful hurtful words are. A person who's doing very well can be derailed by those words. So, yes, it does affect me, but I found a way to navigate through that, is to embrace it all. I'm not saying I'm going to welcome it and be cheerful about it. I mean, if you want to swear at me, my man, I'm a G myself. You know, I am going to defend myself. For instance, there's someone who sweared at me during this whole Kharishma thing. Actually, a lot of people sweared at me from Limpopo because they understand what happened. They don't know context, but they know that Kharishma was removed from stage. There were a lot of attacks towards my brand, violent attacks. And some guy someday said something, bro. He swore at me and then he said, don't come to Limpopo, Ritlo Mura.
Hey, man.
And bro, I always keep my calm.
Yeah.
But that time it took me, I answered him and said, hey, Lekanyela, you included.
Hey, man.
Because I'm human. What does it do? I didn't know it was doing a trap to me. And then I fell for the trap. Because of social media, of course. Because I'm human, bro.
Yeah.
Remember that. I'm not immortal like that.
Yeah.
Screenshot that, post it wherever. Don't I wake up to 1,000 comments in the morning on my socials? People saying, nah, I sweated the whole Limpopo.
OSCAR MBO a Limpopo ka moka na re nnape. Eno ba sa e bolele. Ba re mfounetse Mbongeni ntwampotsa hore neme. Shebe seng wena. Ke ra kaofela ke roa batho kaofela seng wena.
And now I say that one, hey,
Man.
They don't have context. Yeah, but that was put up. But they're now missing what the guy said, and they're focusing on what I said. And they're connecting it to what? To that I'm really not remorseful about the Kharishma thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretending. That's social media for you, right? But I'm just showing you that I'm human. There's a time where I also lose it. The composure that I would love to have one day, I'm still working on it. And if you want to swear at me today, maybe here, I'm going to take an eye. You know? I have to protect my brand. I have to protect the brands I'm working with. I have to protect myself because I don't want to find myself in fights. You know? That's not me. And then you want to find me a position where I'm exhausted, I'm not fine, whatever, and you swear at me at the wrong time. Which what happened to that guy.
Yeah.
I retaliate.
Yeah.
And so I take it in different ways. 100% of the time, I try to be on the right side of it. Some other times, I might be going to, do my stuff. It won't come well because why are you suing me with my parents? Why are you suing me with my dad? Why are you involving them in your swear words? Why don't you swear at me?
I can relate to that.
You understand? So it goes to other lens where I cannot be fine about it as well. But I've learned to embrace it and say, probably I might have been wrong. Officially, in this case, I was. And I have to go through it. And my thing is to learn from it. So next time when it happens, what to do. So within that, I learn and I embrace on how. And then I know this is life. Some point it will blow over.
Yeah.
But within that, I mustn't lose myself.
I feel you.
Yeah, so that's how I do it. If I'm at fault, I go through all the means that I have to find a way of correcting myself. And if there's a punishment that's supposed to be there for me, I would gladly welcome it. If there's something I will do it. If there's an opportunity, I will do those things. And then through that, I have to come out as a different person because it's a lesson, it's life. You learn every day.
I'm glad you have a trait most people don't have in this industry, and which is accountability. That's obviously a little bit of a misconception. Do you think there are other misconceptions that there are out there in the industry about Oscar MBO? Are there any misconceptions that people think, this is this way, but it's not that way, that you would like to correct? What other
No, I wouldn't like to correct it.
Yeah.
Just to highlight this very importantly.
Yeah.
People think I'm arrogant. People think I'm unapproachable. Up until they chat with me like this. And it's really because I always keep to myself. I'm not in the mix. I'm not trying to force myself in situations. I'm not trying to fit into stuff. And I'm always with my people. And I'm always in a sense where I'm comfortable. So if you want to look at it that way, you are going to say that.
Yeah.
Until we can chat and say, yo. And then I can tell you about your whole catalog. And then you'll be shocked. Damn, this guy knows so much about me, but when I look at him, he's so quiet because I am that person. I keep to myself. So, and I've heard that a lot from many people. Like, yo, we thought. Even in this regard, like I said, someone had said that statement to Kharishma or that apology, someone from my team wrote it. But I run my own pages. No one has access to pages besides me. So, but because you have this misconception that I'm that guy, people are going to believe it. Because I keep to myself, I do my own thing, I'm always in my corner, I'm only in the mix, blah, blah, blah. So that's the only thing for me. And I hope one day people will get to chat with me. I'm easily approachable, bro. Just greet me, hey, what's up? And then we chat. Then you're going to find out that even people who have end up asking for pictures from me, they always say it. Like, yo, I thought you were going to agree. I'm like, why wouldn't I agree? Because I even spend close to an hour after a show, if I'm not rushing anyway, take pictures with people, push away security. Yo, no, leave them.
Dope.
Because I try to be as normal as possible. But if I can't, then it mustn't be my trait with Oscar. But I have to go. Maybe I'm machine to another show. I have to go to the airport, whatever the case may be. But if I can, I will do it. Half of the time I don't get to enjoy groove like other people because I'm attending to people. And then I have to do it because I understand I'm in this life. I'm part of culture, and I'm part of people who did things that would never been done before.
Facts.
So people who would want to take. So I'm cool with that. But that thing is definitely the only thing that I hear very much, and I have to put out there that I'm not that person.
You are not arrogant.
I'm not, bro. I'm not. Kimchita.
Umchita. I went through that earlier on in my career too.
Yeah.
Before people get to know you and speak to you, then they think like, this guy must be this way.
No,
He's arrogant.
In fact, I love people, bro. Like I used to have a lot of friends, and I love, even if you can come with your G and we vibe, I'm going to end up talking to him more than you while we're out. Because I'm a very curious person, What do you do? I ask a lot of questions. Like, I love chatting to people, We can be here talking about this and then someone brings up a chat about interior design. I can leave this and go to a stranger and have...
Talk about
as long as they're with us somehow.
Yeah.
I'm that person.
Yeah.
But like people who know me know that. But I also keep to myself a lot because I'm I'm always to myself, and then if the situation is cool, I can be able to,
I feel you. So Oscar, like looking at the industry, the South African industry specifically itself, sometimes I feel like, man, there's certain things that I wish I could like change so people could understand certain things in a little bit more clearer way. When you look at the industry the way it is right now, in South Africa specifically, are there certain things you yourself would change or would change the outlook of certain things?
Yeah.
Are there anything?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, like what?
I would love artists in particular to focus on the work, not the shine. I would really love that because South African artists, some of them, when they taste a little bit of money, they end up forgetting what they came into the game for, you know. And the great thing about the shine, when it's happening, when you're doing the work, it feels right. So if you go and blow a bar, jewelry, and whatever, you know there's another bar getting in 2 days. But if you're blowing your last bar and then you want to come back and now and situation and stand and on us and do stuff, but you are no longer working, it doesn't look good because when you lose the focus, when you want to do the work again, you want to get that your gap is already filled. That's what many artists say. Like I think during COVID until now, there's so many artists that we don't see in the game again because of that. So I really love artists to focus more on the work, and then I'm not saying don't make yourself happy, but I'm saying let your work be your leading tool, and saying even if whatever happens, I've got this bag full of this. It's my work. It can take me anywhere. You know. Secondly, I would love the game to be much more open to new talent. I don't care who says what, but Amapiano is the only genre in the country that has produced so much talent in such a short space of time.
Facts.
Hands down. And that was brought in because the people in the genre were willing to bring in other people. And they're willing to support other people. And the community at large is also willing to do that because people right now, the crazy thing about Amapiano right now, people are celebrating the private school of Amapiano, or, which is the same thing, the songs that are not out. That I have this song, do you have it? You know, people are doing TikToks of that. I'm saying they are now celebrating even the unknown artists. That's real. Opposed to saying, I support ABCD. That the rest, I know well, alone. But now people have the culture. So I want the game itself to have the same culture and saying, allow it. If you're an OG, if you're a queen who has done so much, and you see what, plug those people through. Let them do this so that it can continue. Right now, this genre, which is Amapiano, has put the country so much on the map that everyone is somehow kind of claiming it or proud of it.
And Nigeria is trying to claim it.
Leave that. Our own South Africans are now proud of Amapiano. Yet they were bashing it a few years back. But if you travel, you get to London, you get to the US now, Europe is playing Amapiano. And it's growing. Artists are going overseas. They're performing. They're making a name for themselves. They're doing collaborations with big artists. And South Africa is getting on the map again. You understand? So I'm saying, can the people who are in the game be open to allowing people to come through and people to grow? Just open it because it's happening. Let's do it more. Let's do it more because that thing is going to help everyone. You know, don't hog on this thing that this is my bag. I'm going to have this bag forever. Allow it, man. You know, that's my only thing. Two things I would change just that.
All right, y'all. We've been nominated for a couple of awards, man. We are so grateful what's been happening with the podcast. I want to just give you guys a run through of the awards that we nominated. Please vote and support us. We'd appreciate your support. Let's first start with the SASMA Awards. We are nominated for Podcast of the Year. That's beautiful, man. So that's the SASMA Awards. And then we move along to the African Choice Awards. We are also nominated for Podcast of the Year. You can check the nominees here. So make sure you do the right thing. You feel me? And then we nominated for the National Film and TV Awards. We are nominated for Best Podcasts over here. Well, you can call them the NFTAs. So make sure you really vote for us. There are the details right there. And then as we move along, we are nominated for the Behind the Scenes Awards for Most Captivating Podcast. I think we are. Wouldn't you agree? That's what's up. Oscar, thank you for coming through, bro. Gracing us with your presence. Like I said, bro, like what you're doing right now, it's never been done.
Yeah.
Where you are shining so much where you are not supposed to be shining.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying? With the genre of music that you are doing. I think you also like, I love the fact, I don't know, well, I guess if people don't understand you, they have misconceptions about you, but I love the mentality where you are, that you are still humble. I like your outlook on the game specifically. Thank you for coming on to the podcast. We appreciate you, bro.
No, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate like what you do for the culture as well. Thank you for going for this route and be able to give people a platform to be able to speak, to be comfortable and yeah, man, to also, because this is part of the game.
Facts.
You know, whether people like it or not. And I'm really proud to be here to be able to speak to a person who, you are also like one of the people on the hip hop scene that I was looking from a distance. I'm like, damn, these guys are killing the game. And today we're able to have chats, we bump into one another, groove, we chat, we're able to do things together. And I really appreciate that. And Ubuntu like as a whole, you know, coming from you and your team. And I really appreciate that, guys. So thank you so much, man.
Salute. OSCAR MBO, make some noise one time.
Salute.
Yes, sir. Well, Mark.
Huh? You know,